Okay, fine. So, good morning, all. Let us start our today's session. So, this is 18th day of our internship program. Okay. So, in previous class, we worked with how to extract the features of the images and how to train the model. This is the program we had written. The file name is train.py. Here, we used CV2 library and list directory and other utilities to read each file present in the folder, and we did extract the features, and then with the help of LBPH algorithm we trained our model and we saved the model with the name facemodel.yml. So this is our trained model and this is my file. Here I am having my model. So this is my model. Okay, fine. Now in this class, let us try to make a prediction so that I can check how my model is performing, whether it is able to recognize the data being trained or not. That is, today let us explore how to predict the images. Okay, let us check with respect to prediction. Therefore, I will create one file called prediction. Let me click on any .py file. Now I will select. I will give the file name as predict.py. So this is my file predict.py. Okay. So this file is supposed to make a prediction of test data. Therefore, as usual, I begin with CV2 library, import CV2. Okay. Again, I need my class which I used in my previous program, that is train.py. Let me open this file train.py. Okay. Here I had created object recognizer. Let me copy paste this. Okay, I will copy this object. This line I paste here. Okay, so this is my object recognizer which is of type LBPH face recognizer underscore create. Okay, then let me load my model. So I will write recognizer dot read. My model name is face model dot yml. Okay, this is my trained model. This model is trained with 3 persons image data. I am loading that model by calling the function read. Okay, now to test how it is performing, let me load my image. Test image, I will call it as test image is equal to cv2.imread. cv2.imread. Okay, my file is present in the folder dataset. This is my main folder. Again, it has a subfolder 0. In folder 0, it has my images. Okay, so let me read this file. To read this file, I would write like this: dot current directory slash my main folder name is dataset. In this folder, I have a subfolder called 0. In this, I have a file name. Let me check the file name. I can use any file. Here you can see person-3.jpg. Okay, I will write here person3.jpg. So this is the file I am going to read. Let me check how it looks like. I will call cv2.imshow test image and let me give my image name test image. Okay, to keep the window active, I will call wait key. Okay, let me execute this code. Python predict.py. I should be able to see my image. Yeah, so this is the image which is present in directory 0. Okay, so for prediction, instead of color image, I need gray image. Therefore, here what I will do while reading, we have an option. We can pass second parameter, that is 0. After file name, if you pass 0 as the argument, IMRead will return a gray image. Instead of returning a color image, we would get a gray image. Let me check it out. Yes, so we are able to get our gray image. This is the gray image. Fine. Now for prediction, see, my trained model name is this one, recognizer. Recognizer is my model name. So on RHS side, I will use my model recognizer dot predict. I will ask my model and I will pass test image as argument. I'm asking my model to give information about this image. So this is my image, test image. Since it is a variable, we are not supposed to put quote. That's why I removed the double quote. Okay. So I'm asking my model to give information about this person. Okay. So for my request, it responds by sending two values. It returns two values. The first value is ID. ID will be having either 0, 1, 2 because the folder names are 0, 1, 2. Therefore, it will respond by means of folder name, that is ID. And also we have one more parameter called confidence. So what does it mean? See, generally speaking, we use the word confidence. You should have 100% confidence. This is what we use in our day-to-day life conversation. But when it comes to with respect to algorithm, the confidence, if confidence is less, the algorithm is performing perfectly. If confidence is more, the result is ambiguous. It is not confirm about the result it is predicting. In this way, we need to understand. So let me clear the things here. This is my trained model. I'm calling predict function. I'm sending this image for prediction. For my request, this function returns two values. The first value is ID. This will be having value either 0, 1, 2 because we have three folders, that is three persons information is represented in the form of folders 0, 1, 2, that information. And confidence is how much confidence the algorithm has about the predicted function, that is the confidence, because all human beings are having similar features because we have face, in face we have eyes, eyebrows, nose. These are all the common features. Whether the person you used is trained one or a completely new person, no matter, each and every human being face has similar features. That's why this confidence indicates how much confidence the algorithm is about this prediction. Okay, when I display the result, you will get to know. Okay, so let me display the result here. Print id is id, comma, confidence is confidence. Okay, so let me execute this code. Since I am giving the person details who is part of folder 0, this id should be 0. Okay, let me execute it. Okay, when I press key, see here, the id is 0. What does it mean? ಈಗ ಅದು ಪ್ರೆಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಯಾವ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, 0 ಅನ್ನೋ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಇವನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು, ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ is 0.0. when confidence is less, algorithm is performing perfectly. when confidence is more, it has ambiguity. ಓಕೆ, ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಗಾರಿದಮ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ, ಅದು ರಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಈ ತರ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಇದನ್ನ. ನೋಡಿ 0 ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂತು, ನಾನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ 0 ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಇಂದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 0 ಅಂತ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್. ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ 0, ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಗಿವ್ ದ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹೂ ಈಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ 2. ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಗಿವ್ image of person who is part of folder 2. Okay, my image1.jpeg. so this is the image. So let me predict my image1.jpeg here. This is 2, folder 2, my image1.jpeg. okay, now it should give the result as 2 because this person is present in folder 2. let me execute this. Yes, this is the person. When I press key, I would get the result. Now you can see the predicted result is 2 and confidence is also 0.0. okay, are you getting this? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಇದು ಹೆಂಗ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ? ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿರೋ ಅವರನ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಡಿಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ ದರ್ಶನ್, Okay, thank you. Vinayak, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ prediction? Vinayak? Okay, fine. So now let us try with some image which is not part of my training. Let me download one completely new image. Let me download Sachin Tendulkar image. Okay. Okay. Let me download this image. This is big image. Let me take one small frontal face. No problem. Save image as. Okay, it is having some different extension. No problem. Let me take this. I will call it as Sachin. Sachin already exists. Yes, replace. Okay. Okay. So this is Sachin image. Let me edit. I will change its extension. I will open the image in Paint. Cannot read this file. Okay. If I have any new image, let me check it out in my downloads. Okay. No problem. I need some small images. Yeah, this is best, I guess. 320 into 320. Save image as WEBP. Okay. Sachin TEND. Sachin Tendulkar. Okay. Yeah, here is my image. Let me copy paste it. Copy and let me put it in my folder. Reveal in File Explorer. I will paste here. Yeah, Sachin Tendulkar .webp. Okay. So this time I will give this file here. Sachin ten.webp. Let me confirm once again. Yeah, SACHINTEN. CHINTEN Yes, it is perfect. Let me execute this. Because I have not used Sachin Tendulkar image for training. Now let us check how my algorithm responds for this image. Predict. Okay, let me press a key. Yeah, see now you can see it has predicted as 0 because in the folder 0 my image is there, my data set is present in folder 0, but this look at the confidence. The confidence is 97.67. Therefore, you can draw the conclusion that if confidence is more, we can reject the result. Okay, though it is saying ID is 0, we need to analyze the confidence value. If confidence is more, it means this is an unknown person. When confidence is less, like around 28 or less than, the optimal value is 30. If the confidence is less than 30, we should accept the result. If confidence is more than 30, we should reject the result and we should call it as unknown person. Okay, so in this way, this algorithm makes a recognition. Did you understand the concept? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇದು ಹೆಂಗ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗಿಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಅಂಥ ಡೇಟಾನೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ದೆನ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು ಅನ್ಸೀನ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ಡೇಟಾನ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೋ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ 50, ನಿಯರ್ಲಿ 100 ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅಲ್ಗಾರಿದಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 30, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್. If it is more than 30, we will reject it and we will call it as unknown person. Okay, so this is how we have to make use of LBPH algorithm for face recognition. Is it clear? Okay. Now, the next thing is we need to perform prediction for live image. Right now what I am doing, just I am taking the static image and making the prediction on static image. But when it comes to the project, you're supposed to launch your webcam and you need to capture the image of the person who is standing in front of the camera, and then you have to make a prediction. That we shall do in our next session, no problem. But the concept is same. Here in this program we have used static image, but when it comes to project we need to make use of camera images, live images. We need to work with it, live images. Okay, I will explain how to perform prediction for live image in the next session. In this session you need to understand how to use LBPH algorithm for making prediction and to recognize the person. Okay, let me share this code. I will share this file. You try to execute it. The file name is predict. Okay, so I have shared the file in the group. Please you check it out. Try to execute this code. You try to execute this, and in the next session we shall work on live images. For this session let us restrict it to static images. So predicting, making the face recognition for live image, it is a lengthier code, it takes more time. Therefore, I will explain all those things in my next session. For now, you just work with this static image. You try to execute the code and let me know whether you are getting the output or not.